Good afternoon, Dan. How are you?
I'm doing good, Julio. How are
I'm
you?
doing good. I'm bashing every emoji I can make on this thing.
I see that. It's pretty chaotic.
Uh, both voices. Okay, let's go live with video.
All right.
Oh, I got to turn my audio down on my phone.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Whoa.
We're dancing to the music that we're both making up in our head. Bandscamps. This is episode 6 recap.
Episode 6 recap. Man, I love this shit.
Yeah,
This is so fun.
it is fun. I think
It's so chaotic.
it's incredibly chaotic.
Yeah,
We've had
love
tech
it.
woes all morning.
Tech woes, but now we're
Some
on
of our
to
guests
live
were late.
woes.
Some of our
Yeah.
guests were late, and that's gonna be hard for me to get over. No, I'm just kidding.
Now who's the emo scamp?
Yeah, are you the emo scamp? You are.
I am the
you're
emo
one.
scamp. Yeah.
Am I the punk? Am I the? Can I be the raver scamp?
Yeah. You're just daddy scamp.
Dad scams. We're gonna do dad scams. My dad
Yeah,
put out a
daddy
record.
dads. That's right.
We got to get every dad listeners. Does your dad make music? We'd like to put out an episode of Band Scamps called Dad Scamps. Where
Yeah, we
play
only
dad music.
we only put out music by dads. So
Exclusively.
dads.
Viewers, if you're watching, there is a little alarm clock icon or little bell icon. Make sure to tap that. You will get notified every time we go live. I just learned that's a thing. You can follow just our live feed. So if you like these shows and want to be notified, we do it every week. Let's get it going.
Yeah, let's get some more scamp followers.
We
here.
also recently activated stars, so you might notice there's a star icon down there. You can actually donate directly to us, and we get 1 penny per star.
1 penny per star. So
Yeah, you do the math.
yeah, you just smash that star,
Smash that star button.
smash the star, and you'll be a star. You'll give me star eyes.
How's your week?
My week
Coming in.
is going good. Yeah, I was just a guest host on Love and Projection podcast.
I saw that.
That was really fun.
Is that the first podcast you've been on besides my show? Have you been on podcasts before?
I've been on podcasts before years ago, a couple of musical ones. I don't know if there was like a West Michigan indie podcast I was on a couple times. Let's see. I think that's
It's fun.
about it.
I was on John Massel's show, Gimme Danger Radio,
Yeah, that was
which is
really
now
good.
syndicated. Actually, he has like a 4 a.m. slot.
Yeah, I heard that. That's awesome.
He's on syndicated. So that's fun being a guest on someone else's show that you're
It's
not
so
making.
fun.
Was
Yeah,
it
you
hard?
can just kind
Was
of
it hard for
relax.
you to Was it hard for you to actually kick back and relax like on their show, or did you feel like you're trying to take lead too much?
I actually had to like consciously kind of just like chill and remind myself that I'm not the host and
What was-
just like
Put that in the in a link. We'll pin that link of the podcast. When does that come out? Do you know?
should be coming out later today.
Awesome, perfect. That's fast turnaround. Good,
Yeah.
and that's local too, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So let's see here. Actually, I think I'll do a Spotify link. 'cause
Hell yeah.
that's probably the best way to do it for them.
Mm-hmm. We have a great show today, viewers. We have a recap of episode 6 that came out on Tuesday, and episode 6 was kind of a weird one. It was multiple, kind of short ones and singles. So we did 3 different ones. We did Skitchin and Friends submitted a song off a compilation they did,
It's a Wonder Years tribute
a Wonder Years tribute.
compilation.
And we also have, on that episode, we have 2 songs that were submitted that are kind of part of this Halloween compilation thing that comes out every year.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a third one that it was a whole piece of work. Yeah, it's a comedy album, anti-comedy album noise project thing by Derek Lee Feltner. And he unfortunately can't make it today, but everyone else can make it today. So
Yeah.
our first guest we have up next, we're going to bring them out in a little bit. They're hanging out backstage in the Internet Hot Tub.
Internet Hot Tub. They are wet and wild.
We got Ty Dykema from Skitchin, and Friends is how they submitted it. But you might know them from the Skitchin music scene. You might know them as the artist. They're great speaker, activist, all around fan of music, of punk and live music in general.
I would dare say that he's a music stan.
Totally, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're backstage, literally backstage right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I pin? Oh, I can pin this comment. Boom. So now I can pin your comment, Dan, and so
Nice.
that show will
Oh,
show.
sweet.
That'll blow right at the top. Perfect.
Yeah. So let's talk about the episode. Like, what did we get wrong? What did we miss? What did he get right?
So we took a week off of taping, and I think that gave me a little bit more clarity when I edited. So I edited this episode on like Monday, maybe
Oh,
Sunday,
yeah.
Monday
I think it
morning.
was a Monday. Yeah.
And so I recently have been listening to these. I did kind of the first few episodes off the bat. I like edited 1, 2, 3, just to make
Yeah.
sure we had them, take that stress off. And this one, I think we were pretty spot on with this, with our review.
I feel like
of
we were
this.
pretty thorough. This was the episode where I think we first kind of ran into like we weren't really on the same page of like opinion, which was like,
There was a couple things that were really,
Yeah.
we started to diverge, in a fun way,
yeah,
And I think
yeah, it's good.
we've said from the beginning that we're probably not going to have the same personality on this podcast,
Hmm.
and I don't think we should.
No, that's not fun. Um, so yeah, like I think we were pretty spot on. Um, I think in retrospect, I wish I would have listened to the whole compilation. For the Wonder Years compilation, I think it might.
Oh,
I think
okay.
context is important, and I feel like maybe I should have taken that a little more in consideration.
Yeah, I think we both kind of made a deliberate decision on how to go about even reviewing this review. I think that
Yeah,
comes across in the episode too, that we were trying to trying to discover, how do you review a song on a compilation. And it was an awesome
exactly.
challenge, actually.
Yeah,
And not only because it's a compilation, but also because the person that we're reviewing doesn't normally do music.
Right.
Perform, is not a recording artist per se. I
Exactly.
mean, now they are.
yeah.
You know.
Hmm. So I wish I would have done that. I don't think we talked about the album art with this one at
Oh,
all.
you're right. And you know what? Speaking of album art, I do believe that I have that. Let me
Okay,
pull,
excellent.
let me pull it up as you talk.
Sweet, yeah. Viewers and listeners, again, like we're still these live streams are like really helpful for us because just like saying it out loud, it really helps us kind of improve the show,
Yeah, and
improve our
it's really
skills.
it's really kind of like we're flying by the seat of our pants on a lot of this. So here, I can plop that up. Here's the album art here. This is very cool.
It is really cool. So we can ask Ty from Skitchin more about that. I bet he has some knowledge about who did that. It doesn't look like his artwork necessarily, but Ty is a really incredible artist.
Yeah, I don't know if this is their art. I think
I don't think so.
stylistically, I don't like, knowing what I know of Ty's art. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it is. But I could be wrong, and I guess we're gonna find out about that. And yeah, this is another Pardon me. So I was like chugging beer.
He's a little gassy.
So much. This is another visual they come from the school of visual art almost.
Yes.
That's doing music. I think Fruit Punch was also one that was like that, like heavily inspired by visual art, maybe even their music. We didn't talk about that too much. I think we were just trying to find the best ways to talk about this because it was a little bit unusual and not so much par for the course of the episodes that we've done.
Exactly. But with that said, I do want to say like that if you have don't be afraid to if you have a very small selection of music that you made in 2020 or you're putting out in 2021, do not be afraid to send it to us. We review everything. We just want to be inclusive in that way. So far we have not turned down anyone.
No, we're not going to. I don't think unless we are going to get too busy and we might be close to death or something, then maybe.
Right. Actively dying.
Yeah, actively dying. Yeah.
So yeah, Julio and I, we just taped episode 9 yesterday, and we just kind of went over our list of submissions, and they're rolling in. So keep them coming, y'all. We really appreciate everyone's feedback and everyone's submission. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks a bunch. Anyone joining right now, we got Ty Dykema up next. We're just kind of giving a brief recap right now. With this kind of format, we got to remind viewers what's going on. I think they just tune in and they're like, "There's just two fucking nerds talking about God knows
Yeah,
what."
seriously.
We're gonna have him on in a second as soon as we wrap this up. Is there any other last thoughts that you have before we bring them on? They're actually listening. we're doing the Maury thing where they're
The
backstage.
more, yeah.
He's
I don't
backstage.
think
He's
so.
backstage listening the whole time.
He's so mad.
Yeah.
No,
Coming
let's
in
just
hot.
bring him on.
Okay. So, everybody, people of the world, we have another Bandscamps exclusive little sit down, and we want to invite them on. So, Ty, go ahead and unmute your camera. I'm gonna start. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
This is the best part. Everything's.
My
Here's the best
grand
part.
entrance.
This
Yeah,
is like the
he's
lotus unfolding.
ooh, very chef's table vibe.
Yeah, we're all on that
What's
chef table. Hey, buddy, how are
What's
you?
up, man?
How are you doing?
up? I'm good. I'm pissed. I was sitting backstage just listening.
Didn't like what we had to say. I knew it. I told you,
No,
Dan.
just
I
so
know,
mad.
that's my bad. I'm running a little hot today.
Yeah, you guys need to chill.
Yeah.
Internet. This is Ty. Ty submitted a song under the moniker
Yeah.
Skitchin and Friends, which he released as part of this compilation.
Mhm.
Let's do Dan asked this question off the bat, and I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, like what is Skitchin?
Skitchin and Friends?
Yeah, what is Skitchin and Friends? Tell us about it.
Skitchin and Friends is a fun little niche project. You know, it's just what we decided to go with for the name of the music project. It was kind of last minute, and so it was like, well, I got asked to be on that comp by the label, and they knew me from my work with the Skitchin zine and like my speaking stuff, especially at Bloodfest. So they asked me to be on it, and I figured, you know, what I'm most known for is the Skitchin umbrella, and so we just attached Friends to it because my friend Ethan played guitar on it, and my friend Don Carlisle recorded it. So it's just a bunch of buds getting together to play around with some music, and then that way too. I figured if I ever want to do it again in the future, it's just sort of like open ended. Like anyone that wants to play with me, we can just play under that title.
I love it, man. That's great. Shout out to Ethan and Don. Great job also on the
Yeah,
song.
they killed it. Yeah, they killed it. We recorded that in my mom's living room.
Oh, really?
Dang, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
So it was a little bit of a remote recording then on there.
Yeah, because you know, Don's studio is Knavish, and I can't physically get up there.
Yeah, I don't think it's
So,
accessible, huh?
Yeah, that's not.
It's not. So he, you know, brought some equipment over to my mom's place, and we recorded.
That's
in
really
the
rad,
living room.
actually. I love it.
Yeah. So hey, maybe my mom's part of Skitchin and Friends too.
Absolutely. I feel like Skitchin and Friends is kind of like similar in the way that we're kind of thinking about like Grand Rhapsody. You know, it's just kind of like a moniker that encapsulates a lot of like creative outlets.
Just makes it easy to people
Yeah.
to know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm just gonna before we get into your opinions about the episode, I just want to know more about like the idea of putting out a compilation for the Wonder Years, like why that band. Yeah, just like I want just a little more backstory about
That's
that.
a good question because this was a band that Dan and I, you know, admittedly were fans of or did not really know all that much about it, and we kind of talked a little bit about the genre of this, and yeah, we definitely would love to hear your thoughts on this, like either this band or how it all came about.
Yeah. So I didn't put it out. It was this label from New Jersey called The Feel Good Records.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that runs it, Mike, he is a huge fan of the Wonder Years. They're a Philly band. Philly is obviously pretty close to New Jersey, so I feel like they're pretty tied in together there. I know Mike is like just a huge fan of the band, so wanted to pay tribute that way. And then when I did perform at Bloodfest, I performed right before Dan, the lead singer of the Wonder Years, and so me and Dan connected at that fest, and so I think that's how Mike knew about me, is from my set that was right before Dan's. And so yeah, I guess I'm associated with him that way.
Cool.
But then it was a
awesome.
tribute comp too. It was a tribute comp, and I believe it raised like over $2,000 for
Wow.
this nonprofit called Races. I forget exactly what it stands for, but it helps immigrants.
Dan's
I
on
believe.
it.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I believe it helps with like immigration funds and stuff like that.
Interesting. Was it like somewhat an official tribute? Like kind of had like the blessing of the band a little bit?
It did, yeah. The
Cool.
band gave it a shout out and stuff on social
That's
media,
really nice.
and the band picked where the money was going to go.
Okay, gotcha. I don't see anything about that, but let me do a little more research on Races.
I believe it's spelled Raices.
Okay.
Like Raices. Is it
Raíces.
Spanish? Yeah.
Hey, maybe that's how you pronounce it.
I just pretend. I know enough Spanish to pretend I know Spanish. I don't know enough to like say I speak Spanish on a job interview like application. I would never do that.
So it says they're a nonprofit agency that promotes justice by providing free and low
Oh,
cost.
thanks. Oh, Rolando's in
legal
the chat.
services.
He put the link on there. Thank you, Rolando.
Oh,
Appreciate
thank
that.
you.
It's Spanish. He
Oh,
says.
cool. Hey, Rolando, he's in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat right now.
Shout out Rolando. From
Shout out
Pancho Villa's
Rolando.
Skull.
Yeah.
Shout out Rolando.
What band?
Pancho Villa's Skull.
Oh,
They're
no
one
shit.
of my favorite
Oh,
bands.
okay, sick.
Oh, awesome.
They're
Hell
out
yeah.
of Pontiac, and they had a song on the comp as well.
Okay, sweet.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
check
we
out.
should- let's do a fucking show trade when
Well,
this shit opens up
yeah.
too. Pancho Villa Skull. I believe in Julio.
Yes.
Let's do some
you
fucking
guys should play
crossover.
with them.
Hell
While
yeah.
I'm here, let me shout out. They're doing like a stream tonight, like a variety show stream.
Oh, sweet.
That sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
Rolando, if you want to put any of that stuff in the chat to to put links down for
He
that.
got some. He got one of them. He got the Raices Texas in here.
Oh, if you want to put down like even like Pancho Villa.
Oh yeah. Anything.
Links and stuff.
Slap them up. Anybody
Yeah,
who
put 'em
wants to
in
plug
there.
anything, that's what the show's for.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So let's talk about the episode. Ty, what did we get wrong? What did we get right? What needs to be cleared up?
I thought you guys were pretty spot on, to be honest. I really liked how you. Well, first of all, I liked that you liked the recording.
It was good, man.
We did like the
Great job.
recording.
Yeah, I really appreciate that a lot. And I feel like you got my intention with it really well. Like, I forget which one of you said it, but I remember one of you saying, like, it sort of felt like I have done all these other things in the music scene. It was sort of like, let me just try to make some music. It'll be fun.
That's a
And that's
baller move,
exactly
man.
what it was.
Yeah, that's a good flex, man.
It is. Why not? Right?
Yeah.
I was like, I've never, like you mentioned on the pod that I had done like some backing vocals and stuff, but I had never sung a full song on record before. So
Yeah, we kind of wondered if it was a full thing. Why did you choose to send it in to us as your full first release?
because I wanted to hear what you guys had to say. I think you guys are funny.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
I mean, that's like really cool.
I figured even if you didn't like it, it would be entertaining. And I know you do it in a respectful way. So
We appreciate that.
We're trying to be sensitive. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing that comes. Like, I think is hopefully coming across. Like not just with our ears and like our brain and stuff, but like also like with our hearts and shit. You know.
Mm-hmm. But we're also trying to pay respect to the artist by like, going deep
and being honest
and thorough, so it's really finding that balance.
It's a heavy line, and our shows are edited heavily, and there's stuff that I cut out too that I'm like, that maybe is like too harsh or is like not said the right way or whatever. It happens, or is maybe too positive. I cut some positive shit out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're not ready for that.
Approach stuff.
What was that, Ty? Sorry.
Oh shit. I said I appreciate the way you guys approach stuff because I feel like it's pretty similar.
Thank you.
To the way I have covered bands.
And I like the way that you cover bands too, and you go more in depth too than most local publication as well. So it's awesome to have you on here because you've been covering the scene for quite a while.
Yeah.
How long?
Thanks.
How many years?
The Skitchin zine started in 2016.
Wow.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, and you've been digging deep. You've been like finding out like exclusives and shit. You've been letting people know what the good shit is too, and I love that. So it's fun to have more like music journalism people. We should have a whole get together sometime of all the music journalist people in this town. Be fun.
That would be tight.
Yeah, we'll have a Smash Bros tournament.
I'm down.
Where did the? Oh yeah, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, what else about the pod?
There was one thing, Dan.
Yes.
Dan didn't like the vocal effect at the end. Did you hear that?
Oh.
Yeah, like why?
I think that was we were just like playing around, and it was like we had been working on it for a little while, and it was getting like kind of late, and so we were just starting to goof off.
Love it.
And we were just like, let's go with it. So I think Don came up with that, and I was like, keep it in there.
Classic Don.
We got a question from the chat. Eric says, what bands was Ty in before Skitchin? So I think he's asking what other like BGV stuff did you contribute to? Because you haven't been in any formal bands, right?
Correct. Yeah, I've literally just done like gang vocals.
Yeah. Anything you want to give a shout? Anything you want to give a shout out to?
Not really. It's just mostly dead projects, to be honest.
Fair.
And one-offs. Like, I did play in a Alkaline Trio tribute band once too, which is funny.
That is sick.
I like that band.
I did it for my friend Kim's daughter Alexis, her birthday party.
Oh, dope.
So that was like.
Did you do a bunch of songs, or did you just do a few?
We did a full set. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was like a full set, like a half-hour set. But yeah,
that's a full set.
Yeah, dude.
Nice. So actually, this song that you submitted has now spawned the kind of reoccurring trope of me being annoyed by like weird effects at end of songs.
Yeah, there was an episode we did we did recently. It's gonna come out in a couple weeks, and there's an effect at the end of a song too. And I wrote like, "Will Dan hate this effect?" Like, is Dan?
And I did.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah,
Shit.
I don't know. Like, it's like I'm all about like studio like fun and stuff, but like when I'm in like scamp mode, I get a little salty.
You are critical. I'm trying to pass off that you're the mean one and I'm the nice one, and I think I'm gonna get there. I know I'm gonna get there, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna get there.
It's gonna be like a Breaking Bad.
Just so you know, all of my future recordings are gonna intentionally have weird vocal
just
effects.
To fuck with Dan.
Yes, I love that. I'm
gonna submit them all to the scamps.
He's gonna be like, "Why?"
Yeah,
I think on this upcoming episode, I plead to the submitters for the first time. Please don't submit shit I don't like.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because it's supposed to be fun.
But let's drive Dan fucking crazy. Let's awaken
the devil inside me, and let's I need less friends, so.
Perfect. We got some chat. Someone says, "Sweet, definitely seen Ty's name everywhere, lol." And we got BGV on the single version of Mira Alrededor.
Yeah.
That sounds Spanish too. I would just slap Spanish accent on everything.
I forgot I was on that recording. Hell yeah.
Man, that's artistry. When you know you're an artist, when you forget you've done things.
That is another big flex.
I am mashing the hell out of these emojis.
Ooh.
You ever mash them? Oh, yes.
I just accidentally clicked the stars and just give ourselves some pennies.
I might, dude. I thought about because we can't just give ourselves stars to make it look like we get hella stars.
Yeah, We could, yeah, we could hack the system full
Chat,
packet.
we got 10 viewers, double digits. Chat, we are here
Woo!
sitting with let's do this is Bandscamps episode 6 recap. We are doing a reset right now, just so you know where we are. We are sitting here with Ty Dykma from Skitchin Music Zine. I got the links down here. I got some other links too. I got his Instagram. Let me pop that bad boy up too. Boom. Instagram.
Yeah, I've been
and Facebook are
doing art stuff.
What's that?
Sorry, I've been mainly doing my art stuff in quarantine because.
Do you know who did the art for this comp?
I forget their name, but it's really good art. I love it.
It's rad, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I heard you on the pre-show being like, I bet Ty knows exactly about, and it's been a while.
Now I'm pissed.
Who did it. You should be.
You made yourself look like a fool, Dan, on our show.
I'm a real idiot.
How dare you? How dare you make yourself look weird on our live stream? That's like all we do.
Yeah.
How has quarantine been for you? And lockdown last year.
It's been interesting. I feel like I've weirdly done like more in the last year than I have like any other time. Just because I've sort of been able to peel back from being super active in the scene, because it's hard to do that, be active in the scene. So I've been, I don't know, getting my proverbial shit together, I guess. I moved out.
Yeah, you got a new place. Congratulations on that.
Yeah. So that's been really cool. Totally different pace for me.
That's
my
great,
art
man.
kind of took off last summer, like in pretty big way. So that was pretty cool.
Nice, man.
More consistent with my art than ever. And yeah, it's been great. I mean, quarantine sucks because I'm not seeing like my friends and going to shows and stuff, but other things have been able to be more focused,
Yeah, that's like a kind of like bittersweet like benefit of this whole situation.
That hasn't been like a really uncommon theme either with the guests on our show, is that this quarantine has maybe been somewhat beneficial in for a creative way,
Yeah.
I was, I think, just super tired for a long time, and like maybe I just needed the fucking rest and just like needed to like chill out, because I've been like hella productive, and there's like stuff that's not even like has been out yet that I've produced and Dan has produced with me that has not even seen the light of day yet.
Yeah, I mean,
awesome.
My whole little solo project has like really launched and taken off these past few months, which has been like really exciting.
That's sick. Bermuda Teenager.
Yeah, it's a cool project too.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I want to ask like a kind of like a more, I guess like scene supporter to scene supporter, like obviously when you're kind of like reviewing and talking about bands, like maybe opinions come out like that are not always shared with the general public. How do you deal with like shade that you receive from people that like where they didn't like what you said?
How do I deal with it, you think?
Yeah, or do you just like, or do you ever get that, or is everyone just like, that was right?
Yeah, I get that sometimes, and it's real weird to me because I just try to be good to everybody. Like I don't think I'm ever like outright disrespectful, and if somebody finds that I have been, like, I'm pretty quick to apologize. But man, I even had somebody like kind of recently like blow up my DMs saying like how I'm like bad at supporting like the scene, and I'm like, what are you talking? You don't know what I've done apparently, because I feel like I've done a pretty good job, like especially at just figuring it out along the way.
So people forget that sometimes.
It stings. It really stings when I get backlash like that, because like I am just a person. Like I'm not like a legit like funded publication or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
No.
I'm just a guy in Grand Rapids.
But you
Exactly.
you have clout though. That's what they're sensing that clout.
there is an element of that, but at the end of the day, like there's only so much I can do and cover and also still create like what makes me happy at the same time.
For sure, man.
So it's a lot to balance. And so like when I get backlash that I'm not doing enough, it feels like it's bizarre to me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, sorry, I just saw Julio sent a bunch of stars.
I sent 10 stars. I sent 10 stars.
Yeah.
I sent 10 stars. We got some criticism too, and like I can handle like you disagreeing with my opinion about something, but when you start asking like who do you think you are and like where do you get off is like okay, like I don't have time for that kind of discussion.
Yeah, like this is literally just like a platform for like entertainment.
Yeah, we're literally here to sell me and Dan's personality. Like me and how do I point to you there?
Yeah,
like, there, this guy.
Exactly, that guy.
Shit, chat. Any more questions for Ty? And any last words that you got to say about anything? I mean, shit.
Yeah, what's the feature?
Oh, you know what?
Friends?
Here's a good question. What are you listening to right now, and what should we listen to?
Shit. What have I been listening to?
I've
been listening to this band. Called Malblum. They're super good.
Say that again.
The kind of Malblum, Malblum. Trying to remember where they're from. They might be another Philly band, actually. But
kind of
they're super good. They started out as like a solo folk punk project and sort of developed over the years into like a full band that's more along closer to like pop punk, but like but also like kind of hop along-y.
Oh, I love hop along. Yeah.
So it's in that realm. I've been obsessed with that band.
Where should I start with the Wonder Years?
Ooh, good question.
The album Suburbia.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've heard that answer.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when the pandemic's over? Let's say if the pandemic ever ends.
If.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when things are safe? Like what would be like the best thing for you to do?
I really want to get out of the city and go to another city. I want to go see Chicago because I love Chicago.
Chicago the band? Yeah, me too.
Right. I want to go to Chicago, and whether that's for a show or to go see some cool shit in Chicago, that's where I want to go.
Nice, man.
Yeah. How about you guys?
I want to, one of the things that I've said is I want to like ball out at a restaurant. I used to work at a restaurant. I used to work at Harmony in Easttown. And part of working at a restaurant, when you work at one that like you can generate a lot of cash in a shift, you often have like excess cash. And so as such, you end up eating out a lot. And so like I probably ate out maybe 10 times a week at restaurants, if that, and I have not been sat down at a restaurant in a long ass time. So I'm going to ball out at a restaurant.
Once it's like really, really safe, my first like priority is like international travel.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's going to be a long time, maybe not till next year even. But I really want to go visit Japan. And I really want to go to like the Southwest in the States.
Cool.
Yeah,
Pacific Northwest too.
Travel's a big one for me too.
Yeah.
I haven't traveled in a long time. I haven't really traveled since we bought our house a couple years ago, and I haven't really traveled since then. It's kind of just been money's tight and paying for that.
Yeah, when's the last time you went to Paraguay?
I went to Paraguay, and Cassie and I went in 2000. It might have been 16 or 15.
Okay.
I don't know. We had a great time. It was beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
It was a fun time. Chat. Anyone got a question for Ty while we're here? Otherwise, I think this has been a good segment.
I think it's been a great segment.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Me too.
Fun as shit. Ty, if you ever want to do anything Dan and I would love to produce it. If you want to do like anything like in the media realm of like podcasting or audio stuff or like live streaming stuff, let us know. Like we would love to produce anything you want to do.
Or recording a song even.
That
Yeah,
would be
hell
tight.
yeah. Yeah, you put that out there. If you want to do another Skitchin and Friends, we'll be your friends.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I want to do that with y'all.
Yeah,
You said
okay.
it on the pod. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
I'll
we
play
love
I'll
to
play
collaborate.
drums.
We constantly
Oh.
are like daring people to collaborate with us.
Yeah. Please.
Hey, I will collab for real.
That would be so fun.
Oh yeah. Let me see if the chat's got any questions. Be sure to check out the PVS Variety Show tonight at 7 p.m. on Twitch with Carmel Liberti, Michael Tournini, Moses Jones, hosted by Michael Dupree. Check out Pancho Villa's Skull on Bandcamp. Thanks for tuning in. That was awesome to see you here, Rolando, and meet you virtually. Dude,
That's
Yeah.
my guy.
okay, I spoke Spanish for a second, and we had Rolando and a guy named Julio, and now it's sending me my notifications in Spanish on Facebook.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
Yes,
That's
it-
crazy.
It literally is. It literally says, "I'm the emisor de estrellas." I'm the emissary of stars right now in Spanish, because I've sent the most stars. So now it says I'm the Emmy. Dude, I don't know if you could here. Let me see if let me. Can you see it? Oh shit.
Hold on. It's good. Yeah, there it is.
Emisor-
Oh my gosh.
Emisor de estrellas, motherfucker. Look at that.
That's
shit.
hilarious.
I'm the fucking emissary of stars.
Dang, that's sick.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you wanna unseat me as the emissary of stars, please donate
I dare
some
you.
stars.
I
I'm
dare
gonna
you to
hop in
donate
the
some stars.
chat after this and just
Hell yeah.
star it up.
Yes. All right. Final words, Ty.
Yeah, I think we're at the time. Chat, I think chat is just really just blown away, and they have gotten thumb tied. So
Yeah.
it's been awesome having you
Wow,
on.
is this the part? Is this the part where you cut me off?
This is the part where we ask you to think about what to say before we cut you off.
Yes.
So we want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so
We want to
much.
thank you for submitting. You're a badass. You're a fucking brilliant force. And
Lot of
I'm so-
respect,
I'm
dude.
so excited to see what happens in this next year, and we should just fucking hang out and collaborate on something. Like I'm basically gonna be devoting my time to this kind of stuff once the things open up.
Cool.
So
I'm totally down.
let's collab. Dan, any last words from you to Ty? He's got nothing. Cold.
Cold.
Yeah. You know why? He's got his finger on the trigger.
I do have the finger on the trigger.
Ty,
Yeah.
Skitchin, thank you so much. Last words.
I miss my.
That was kind of
Ooh.
cold.
That was pretty cold.
I kind of got to use the bathroom. Do you want to take a
Me
short
too.
break?
But you go and then I'll go.
Are you gonna entertain people while?
Yeah.
What are you gonna
Yeah.
say?
I don't know. I'll just like I'll just
Okay.
riff, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Listeners, I gotta come back. I'll be right back.
Little escape room. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It is Bandcamp Friday today, so that means all sales on Bandcamp go directly to the artist, 100%. So please go to all your friends' Bandcamps, buy some songs, buy some records, support indie musicians. You can purchase the Wonder Years comp on Bandcamp, and then our next record, Songs from the Pumpkin Boy, that's also on Bandcamp, that you can support them. I have a personal project called Bermuda Teenager. You can buy my stuff at Bandcamp, and Julio's, I Believe in Julio music is also on Bandcamp too. So all this money will go directly to the artists, and we really appreciate it. I was just talking about Bandcamp Friday. It's Bandcamp Friday today.
Oh yeah. We made 7 cents off of. Do you see that? What was it? 94 cents last Bandcamp Friday. I think I
Did we?
posted it. Yeah, it was.
That's
so,
awesome.
It was so funny. I don't know what happened, but it was like it wasn't even like half a dollar. It was like 48 cents. I don't even know how they.
Dang,
How
that's
they even
rough.
decided that. All right, I need to.
I'm gonna go use
Oh yeah.
the restroom here,
Okay.
and then you do your thing.
Let me talk. Hello, listeners. I'm gonna use my radio voice for this one. We have another couple guests coming up. Dan's in the bathroom. While Dan's away, why don't you send me some secret Dan stuff in the chat, and we can talk about him. We have new episodes every Tuesday. We are got our website at bandscamps.com. You can check it out there. We also are on Spotify. We're also on Apple Podcasts. And then we're doing these live streams. What day is working best for these live streams? I like Friday, but I also like Saturday. And we're trying to figure out still a schedule on all this stuff here. Oh, boy. We got another guest coming up. This is going to be songs from Of the Pumpkin Boy Volume 6. It was a 2-single release. See, this is why I told Dan, I was like, let's just put a put a fucking be back soon thing. No. He knew that he could talk on the spot better than I can. That's why. So stick around. We got Bilge. We got Anything's up next while Dan's in the bathroom. What is all? Oh, he goes. Here comes Dan. Here he comes. He comes again. And here he comes. He's back again. He's back.
Yeet. All right.
I think we got a new star leader in the pack.
Dang! Embassy of Stars or
Emissary of Stars.
Emissary of Stars.
I don't even know if that's the right if that's how you say that, you know.
I like it though. It sounds nice.
Emisario.
We have Anything's and Bilge backstage on the internet right now.
Yeah, we do. They've been back there for quite a bit, drinking all the coffee we have. Do you think they've been drinking alcohol?
If I would be surprised if they weren't.
Let me pull up the album art for this one too.
Yeah. Get it.
Songs The Pumpkin Boy. This one's kind of spooky. Ooh, they're here. Yeah. Oh.
I'm spooky.
Hey, do me a favor. Will you guys mute your camera and audio, and we're going to get to you in just 1 second. On the Zoom. They heard me. Wow.
They know what's up.
That's the magic of live TV.
This is live, everyone.
Mm-hmm. This is live. This is very live.
It couldn't get more live than now.
You know what? It could, because we're on a little bit of a delay.
Oh, you're right.
I'm okay with that.
I really cannot wait till we can do like a Bandscamps live.
Yeah, live on stage, a stage show. Oh, we're going to as soon as we can.
Yeah,
as soon as we think it's safe to, we are going to do it. We're going to do it live somewhere. So if you own a venue or a theater and you are interested in that, and you want to do like a weekly show of some sort, bi-weekly, I don't know. I think we could sell tickets.
Yeah, let's have some fun. So Bilge and Anything's, they put out one song each. And it's a split. It's part of a series called Songs for the Pumpkin Boy. And it's like a Halloween compilation. What did we get right? What did we get wrong?
This one, I really liked this record, or these two songs. I think I liked them more than you did, right?
Yeah, and upon further reflection, not just within music, but with a lot of things in my life, like when you know certain musicians or when you know people, there's often the term of like tough love, and I feel like this came out a little more in this episode. And I was
of your Dan Tough Love.
Yeah, the Dan Tough Love, where because like I know these guys are talented, and like I think it may have gotten in the way a little too much of like my review or my opinions.
I don't think you were that harsh on it.
I don't think it was that harsh, but I think like when I just like when I know people are talented, like I do expect a lot from them, and I wish I was able to maybe like take a little have that sit a little more like backseat, I guess, and just kind of like listen on like a little more objective.
It's crazy with these live tapings because basically you're trying to like just for an hour talk about these records each at that given time in history, you know.
For sure.
And so sometimes you might just be caught at a time where you're like not really prepared to talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that I think that's what happened to you, but like I've noticed that with other tapings too, where I was like, oh, I wish I could add some more stuff to this, you know. And I think one of the episodes coming up is like that, where I'm like, oh, there's a lot of things I wish I would have said, and maybe that's what these recaps are for too.
That's why I like to use these recaps, because I can, again, like now that the episode is out, and like we've recorded the episode, a few weeks ago. Like we've been able to sit with it, and it is like it's a very good release. I love both of the songs, and
yeah, they're really good. And we got them backstage in the internet. I'm gonna bring up some links here as I get this ready. So we got two folks that are gonna pop up here. So go ahead and show your mic and stuff, or show your video, show your mic, and I'll get this all set up.
Show yourselves,
people of the internet. I want to welcome Bilge and Anythings.
Also known as Mike and John.
Yeah, Mike and John. And I'm gonna get us all showing. Here we go. Ooh, the big reveal. This is a special part of the podcast where people get to see how slow my computer really is.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not the delay part. This is just actually Julio's computer is being slow.
This is actually just me, my brain being so bad at multitasking that I just am this bad at doing everything. Here we go. All right. Welcome.
Oh,
hey,
yeah. I love it.
Hello. Welcome
Hey,
to
thank you so much
Bandscamps.
for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Can you guys turn your mic up a little bit? Are you able to go up
Sure.
a little bit? Yeah. Come on up.
How about that? How's
Come-
that? Is that better?
That's
come
nice.
Come up even a little more if you can.
Crank it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. How about now? Hello?
Nice.
Check,
There we
check,
go.
Checkity.
I love
All
the
right.
shared
That's what
mic.
I
It
like.
looks, it's very kind of like, I don't know, like inside Llewyn Davis vibes.
You guys look great. You guys might be
Yeah.
you guys might be our best looking guests right now.
Yeah, you guys
Oh.
look great.
I don't like
Thanks.
handsome. I just mean your video quality is very good. Our best
Oh,
looking
we're-
guest is
Yeah,
has
I
not
think
been you
handsome
guys.
too, though.
Yeah.
I'm throwing in handsome.
Okay.
I'll take
I
what I
don't
can get. Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Okay, first things first, I gotta get out of the way. Is it pronounced Bilge? Am I saying it right?
It's pronounced Bilge.
Bilge.
That's what I thought too.
Bilge. Okay.
It's like a nautical term, right? Kind of.
Yeah, that's right. I just liked the ring of it. It's kind
Mm-hmm.
of ugly too. I like that it's a little ugly.
For sure. I
That
like
makes-
that.
that makes a lot of sense.
Undercarriage of a ship, right?
I've heard of bilge water. That's a thing. So and that sounds
Yeah,
that's
bilge
what,
and brine.
that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, Bilge waffles, right?
Oh,
No?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyone?
From the sea.
Here's I have actually a funny story about band names. I just got a new computer recently, and then I was at the Apple Store buying it, and I was kind of explaining what I was going to be using it for. I was like, "Hey, I'm like a music producer, going to be making a lot of music on this," and the Apple rep is like asking me like what I go under for like music, and there's something so like vulnerable and like hilariously kind of like shameful to say like your band name out loud to a stranger. So I was like,
Yeah,
he's like,
pretty
"What do you
cool,
go
right?"
by?" I was like out loud in public. I'm like, "I'm Bermuda teenager," and it just sounds like so ridiculous. And you're
Maybe
just like,
yeah,
"What?"
part of picking a good band name is picking one that you're not ashamed to say out loud.
I know.
I've
really
never had that. I've been ashamed to say all of them. Every band I've ever been in.
Imagine
Yeah.
being in Hoobastank.
Oh,
You know?
You gotta have a lot of confidence to be like, "I'm in Hoobastank."
Oh man. So we want to thank you so much for coming on the show today. It never really started as being an open invite concept here. We just wanted to kind of recap, and because we were taping a month in advance, we're getting way ahead of ourselves, and maybe we should like clarify some stuff. But now it's kind of been this interactive, the bands come on show. So thank you so much for being a part of this. It's not always easy to like face criticism face to face, you know, and we're not in the same room, but we basically are. And especially with the audio quality going now and the video quality, this looks all legit. We're just basically in the same room right now. So
yeah, we're
Hell yeah.
we're ready to get grilled.
okay. So let's take this one at a time. This question's for Mike. What is Anythings?
Anythings is my solo music project. So John and I, and then our other friend Scott Mindorf, had been playing music together since high school. We're in a couple different bands, and then the most recent one was Book of Symbols, which was the three of us plus Chris McClurkin. And then at some point along the way, I just started doing my own music, and John had already been doing his own solo stuff for a while under a different name at the time. But yeah, I just wanted to have another outlet for things where I just kind of did it all. And that's what Anythings is.
Nice.
Yeah.
And same thing for Bilge. Tell us about Bilge.
Yeah, I had originally started making music under the name Straits of Gibraltar in like 2009.
Yes, that's so
And-
sick.
And I
Plural
had-
Straits.
And I had no idea what I was doing recording wise or anything. I was just like going for it. And so I decided to change my name around 2015 to so I could kind of refresh. But yeah, Bilge has been my solo project since then. And I make a lot of different types of sounding music, including very Westernish type music like on this release.
Yeah, and I remember that came up in
Awesome.
the podcast, whether or not we had other stuff other than the Songs of the Pumpkin Boy songs, and yeah, we do.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
I don't think I really entered this not really knowing much about. I think I didn't even pay attention to like the text of the songs. I was like, I'm just gonna listen to these two songs and listen to them as they are. You know what I mean? And so I didn't really do enough due diligence on that part. But I don't know how much I need to. You know, I kind of like have been kind of like trying to maintain more ignorance going into the project than maybe Dan knows, because Dan even looks at lyrics and shit, and like I've not been doing that.
I think blank slate listening is the best way to go.
Yeah. And I think I liked this more than Dan did. This stuff.
Yes, I agree.
But I don't think you were unfavorable. I think maybe it just
No.
felt like you were unfavorable from the at the taping time.
Yeah, I think like again, it goes just like I'm a big fan of just your music in general, and I was a big fan of Book of Symbols. Chain Trip Band had Book of Symbols play with us multiple times. So there's like I think very highly of you guys. So I think like because of that, like the criticism maybe came on like a little heavier.
Yeah, we talked about that. I think that happened with me and Hollywood Makeout too. You know, even though like,
for sure.
I'm not as close as friends with them, but I admire their music. How did? Oh, shit, I lost my train of thought here. Oh, you know, we do have one question from the chat. I just remembered. Who is the Pumpkin Boy?
And
You like to field this one?
Sure.
ooh, heavy.
Yeah. The first year we did this, it kind of just came together last minute because we had a Book of Symbols song and we were doing our first EP, and the one song just felt like it was way darker and didn't really fit with the other songs on the EP. So we kind of threw out there like, why don't we just do that as like a one-off at some point? We decided let's put out for Halloween, and then John's like, well, I've got a Bilge song that I think could be a Halloween song, and like, well, I have some old riffs that I think could be a Halloween song. So we did that, and then ran into Shane at a party, Shane Tripp, and was just kind of talking about the project. And he's like, I have a Halloween song. So I'm like, oh, everyone's got a Halloween song. So we just threw it together. And then it was literally, I think the night we were putting it on Bandcamp, we didn't have a title yet. And I forgot who even threw it out there, but we were mastering at Amberlet Audio with 10 Clay.
Hell yeah.
And someone just threw out like Songs of the Pumpkin Boy, Volume 1.
Yeah, and I think, well, didn't we find some old images of just like a cute little boy like by a pumpkin? And that was also part of the inspiration.
I think that was it. Yeah, because
So he might be the Pumpkin Boy.
He's the pumpkin boy.
Mm.
yeah, the Volume 1 album art.
We are all the pumpkin boy, though.
Yes.
In our hearts.
Yeah,
He
so
lives within.
yeah, it's the spirit of Halloween. You know, it's the
I can hear that deep timbre in your voice there, John.
It's so nice.
I just heard it there when you said that. I have a deep voice too. I have a hard time singing low. Like
Really?
I just can't. My control is shit. It all just kind of ends up being one note. You know, I can get really low, really down there, but like it ends up being like I can hit one note. My control is shit. And then when I sing way up high, I can control it really well. Like, any tips for low singing?
Whoa, that's really interesting. Well, I actually do a lot of voice acting too, so I'm probably really used to controlling my voice being low.
Yeah, you have a good voice for this.
Very nice.
But I'm not a great singer either. And I even that song, it's actually tuned flat, and I do flat tuning on all the songs because I can sing better in that tuning. And so I don't have a ton of range either, but I can do the low voice thing at least.
It's great. I really like that track a lot.
Well, maybe if we need some low harmonies, we'll recruit you, John.
Oh,
Yeah, give us some nice bass, some nice bass lines.
Have you two known each other a long time or collaborated on projects together besides this Pumpkin Boy?
Oh yeah. So we've known each other since high school. Our first band, which was us two and Scott Mindorf, was Blackberry Winter. That started in 2005, I think. Yeah, 2005 through about 2009, and then we were in a band, the three of us again, called Hail, which was really just a continuation of Blackberry Winter, just changed the name. And then the three of us were in Book of Symbols with Chris McClurkin. So, yeah.
Yep. But Mike and I have worked together even on, I like to help him with his video projects. I don't know. We work together on like a lot of stuff.
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
are both in Book of Symbols.
Yeah.
Okay, I that did not come across to me. Okay, I think I
Okay,
probably
yeah.
have seen you guys because if you played with Shane, I probably have seen you all play.
I think I remember you being at a show.
Did
or
you come
two.
to our tour kickoff show at Corner Record Shop?
No,
Okay,
no, no.
cool. Thanks for coming to the video, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, if you're just joining us, let's do a reset right now. We are here, Bandscamps Live, Episode 6 recap. We are talking about songs of the Pumpkin Boy, Volume 6. Is that correct? 7? 8?
It'd technically be 5, but we didn't call it that this year
Okay.
because it wasn't a whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the kind of the part that we did want to clear up a little bit. It's just we decided not to do that a record or not to do Pumpkin Boy with everybody this year. Because we actually were going to be done with it, and we decided to put everything into one streaming
I want
collection.
to drop my thing on my hand.
We put everything into one streaming collection, and then we were basically like, hey, let's just stick basically a couple like bonus songs on the end of it.
Yeah. So John had said that he was going to do at least a song. I thought, well, yeah, do that as like a bonus track. And then I thought, well, I could probably get something done quick. So when I wrote my song, it was meant to be kind of not just like the B-side to his song as like, a split, but like the ending song to the collection.
Okay.
So when you listen to it, there's the riff that it goes out on is actually the same riff that the intro track of the whole collection is. So it's recycling that.
That is really cool.
Yeah, and then like the opening choral part is actually those same chords just transposed over to vocals. So
Okay.
yeah,
So
but we have decided we are going to keep it going. It's obviously fun. to do,
Really?
but yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
The Pumpkin Boy has been resurrected.
yes. He will
Yeah,
rise.
maybe even partially thanks to you guys. I don't know.
Wow.
Oh.
I know. I was really salty that like it came out, and I was like, the 1 year I finally am able to like record on my own. I was like,
You were salty.
I still, yeah. So maybe next year or maybe this year. I mean, I can get in on Pumpkin
yeah.
Boy.
I love
You are-
compilations. I love the
Me
whole
too.
idea of compilations.
You are both officially invited.
Great.
Yes.
I can be spooky.
Please.
Or like whimsically Halloweeny.
Yeah.
We
Well, that's
talked
kind of
about-
the thing too. Yeah,
Mhm.
we like ever since we really opened it up, which would have been the second year that we did it. Really, the only prompt we gave to artists is just whatever Halloween means to you, and like they're aesthetically like things that we really like. There's an album called Dead Man's Bones that came out in like 2008 or something like that. It's actually
2006.
Ryan Gosling and like his musical partner, but like it's a really cool album, and I think we
Wow.
took a lot of inspiration from that because like the production just sounds like something ripped out of like the 60s, and it has like that really cool blend of like the songs stand by their own and like are just good songs, but then they're also like called My Werewolf Heart and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
That is
Nice.
fun. We talked a little bit about the tradition of like Halloween music, how it's not really a super established. I mean, there is a little bit, but it's not like as much as Christmas, obviously. But there are different traditions of Halloween music. Jesus. I like the Monster Mash crap, like the like novelty song.
That's Mike's like favorite karaoke song.
yes,
The
Monster Mash.
the Monster Mash.
Do you do
That's
it
my
like
That
favorite one.
is a
do you do
brave
it-
move.
Do you do it like out of season?
Oh yeah, as much as I can.
That's amazing.
I like doing Sugar.
Mo-
I used to do Sugar Ray songs. As like they have four hits that are really easy to sing, and any of those 4 are good.
I've thought about doing a Sugar Ray song before too. I just never had the cojones.
Oh, it's so good. Like that every morning song, like, and you
Every
realize
morning
halfway
there's
through
a
you're like, this song is so good. When it goes to like the
It's really
pre-choruses,
good.
You're like, oh, these songs are fucking awesome.
It has that like cool little guitar riff, like the.
It's true. I'm jealous
yeah.
of that tone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dan, what do you like to do at karaoke? What do you have a novelty that you like to hit? Or
I don't have novelty. I have just some go-tos. My favorite go-to song is "I Try" by Macy Gray. That's like my favorite one to sing.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I would.
I also
would
like
love
to do Purple
karaoke.
Rain.
Oh, Purple
by,
Rain.
Yeah.
I would love to do karaoke virtually, but I feel like the little delay and everything would just be
No,
it would just
you
start to
got
hurt my head.
Yeah, you got to be there.
It was on my list when the pandemic hit. I was like, I jot down like a bunch of ideas, and I was like, oh, virtual karaoke. No fucking way.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's talk about the episode. What did we get wrong? What did we get right? What needs to be cleared up?
I mean, I think we kind of already went over it. Really, really, the main things were we just wanted to talk about the collection as a whole and what these two songs were and why we made them.
Mhm.
But other than that, I mean, I think that your criticisms were pretty fair. Especially, speaking to my track, yeah, I think you were right, Dan. If you remember, because didn't you guys tape this episode like a month ago? But tape. How old am I? Nobody tapes. But basically, I was kind of trying to go for a kind of a stream of consciousness, nostalgia meets sort of existential. I was really trying to just go for it all, and without being too specific, and get those vibes. And you were right, yeah. And some of the lyrics maybe don't stand up if you look at them too closely. But I was really going for more of like a zoom out.
There was a lyric
sure.
thing that you questioned, Dan, at one point. You asked about the Mary Jane stink.
Yeah.
Mary Jane's a type of candy.
Oh yeah,
It
I love
is.
Mary Jane.
And
candy.
it's a kind of a double entendre
Oh.
there, I think.
Oh, that's clever.
yeah.
I like that.
Is that true? Peanut treat that Mary Jane stink? What's the lyric?
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
But that is a double entendre.
When I edited, I was like, oh, it's talking about the Mary Jane's candy, which are hard to find. We actually, this recently Halloween, I tried to find some Mary Janes to buy. I don't know why I wanted to fucking buy Mary Jane. I couldn't find them.
I love them, but they're basically the same thing as like 3 other candies, though.
It's just like peanut sugar bad, right?
Yeah, it's like what's that honey one with the
Bit-o honey.
Bit-o honey.
Bit-o honey?
Yeah,
That's very similar
Sugar
tasting.
daddies.
Oh, I love Bit-o honeys.
There's been an ongoing feud because I just think that these are nasty. So when John said the Mary Jane stink, like the marijuana reference went right over my head. I just went right to like, yeah, that is a gross candy.
I'm always trying to find drug references. This has happened a couple times in episodes. I did that with Fruit Punch's record about song Purple. I'm trying to seem cooler than I am. That's what's happening here.
You're
I'm
like
failing.
you're like a wannabe drug user, like virtual drug user.
I'm just like
not wannabe, but like you
Yeah.
I could see myself doing drugs, but
Yeah.
but don't do them.
Oh yeah, because I talked about that. How
you would
the
do-
Bee Gees documentary. I was like, I would definitely like OD on
on
like cocaine.
in the 70s.
Yeah,
and
in
I
the
was like-
70s.
I was like, do you do cocaine now? He's like, no.
No, but like I feel like back then, like just like I would have gotten caught up in the culture and just would have.
You can get caught up in the culture now. It's out there for you.
Yeah, but it's just different, man.
Yeah, it's just waiting for ya.
He's waiting for
Yeah.
the culture. He's doing it for the culture.
Yeah, so it's instead of me being cool, it just turns out that I just sound like a narc.
You're like,
You're like that Mary Jane.
I would
Yeah.
do a few drugs.
Yeah, it's he's smoking jazz cigarettes. What's everyone's favorite Halloween candy? Let's figure this out here. I'll go first just to get us started here. If I'm going to go with more a classic, I would say big fan of like Skittles and chocolate end I really like Crackles or Mr. Good bars. But if I'm really lucky, I'll get Sour Patch Kids.
Oh yeah.
You can't
Is
trust
Crackle
Sour
still
Patch
around?
Kids. Crackle is what, the Nestle
Yeah, it's like the Nestle Crunch.
Crunch. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Can you
it's- yeah,
only
it's
get
the
that in the
Hershey.
variety bags? You can't just buy a
A
crackle
bar.
bar.
A Crackle
I don't
bar?
think you can. Yeah.
They no longer make the full size. Oh, I'm super hot. Sorry about that. We no longer
Yeah.
make the full size bar.
No, I'm pretty sure they're just in the assortment bags.
You
And
can't
that's why they're
trust-
special.
You can't trust Sour Patch Kids anymore. Did you know they're made?
Why?
They're made in like 4 different countries.
Are they?
Yeah, and they all taste different. I have a whole podcast.
What?
I might
The
spill
quality
beans.
control's out the window with those.
Listeners, I'm gonna fill you in on something here.
Oh shit.
There is a vast worldwide conspiracy involving Mondelez International, where they have ruined every snack that we like.
Shit.
This is a deep conspiracy. It involves Sour Patch Kids. It involves anything Nabisco makes. It involves a lot of the Cadbury candies, and this company acquires these brands and makes all these products worse.
Cadbury
Wow.
eggs have gotten smaller over the years.
Mondelez International. Look it up.
Dang.
Sour Patch Kids are made in Canada, or Mexico, or Turkey, or who fucking knows, and they're all different, and you never know what you're gonna get. Next time you buy some Sour Patch Kids, look at where they're made.
Okay, I'm gonna look because I
This goes
frequently buy Sour Patch
This
Kids.
goes deep. And I got a podcast. I got a podcast coming out, and it's gonna start with me, and we're just gonna grow it as a whole conspiracy.
Wow.
The Mondelez effect.
Wow.
Mm.
Mike and John, what are your favorite Halloween candies?
I think more not for the flavor, but just the fun of it. Like trick or treating, there were those bags of like they're kind of like sweet tarts, but they're called dem bones.
Oh yeah.
They were all like different skeleton pieces, and I didn't like the flavor so much, but I like you can only get this at Halloween, and probably as a kid, I'm like you can only get it trick or treating. You can't just buy this. Someone has to give it to you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, I love
same with Crackle. You only get
Yeah.
only at Halloween, and you can
Only at
only get
Halloween.
it if you give them the ultimatum.
Spooky.
hmm
I like. I'm gonna divide it into two categories: chocolate and fruity. I think I always like just the little Starburst 2-packs, man.
Oh yeah, those
They
are
make
classic.
me feel less bad about eating like 20 of them. You know.
hmm
I always like you never know which two you're gonna get.
Mhm. That's
If
fun.
you get lucky, like the two pinks is when
yeah.
that's my jam.
And shit, I don't know about the chocolate. I do like the big chunky Snickers, the big ones.
Oh, Chunky Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, classic.
Just put it in your cheek and walk around all day.
hmm Think about what you've done.
Yeah, those
Mhm.
peanuts never dissolve.
They never do. They never do.
Yeah.
Best part. John, did you answer? Wait.
Oh yeah, my favorite is I really do love Mary Jane's. I really do. But other than that,
Wow.
I'm a candy
Wow.
snob. I have a huge sweet tooth, and I am I allowed to? Are we allowed to swear?
Yeah.
I poop on Halloween candies. Other
Really? Wow.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no
None,
FCC.
none make it.
I think we can do anything till we get flagged, pretty much.
Yeah.
you
okay.
know? And I don't think that the fines are anything. Yeah. Cassie says the Canadian and Mexican Sour Patch Kids are the good ones.
That's good
Oh.
to know.
I guess I've just always been lucky. I've always liked my Sour Patch Kids and never noticed a
Me
difference.
too.
Or maybe I don't have a refined
Now-
palate. Maybe that's why I don't like Mary Jane.
They used to be so good. They were my like tour snack when I go on tour and shit. Like I would get like the little bag of gas station Sour Patch Kids would make me happy until we got to the next place. And
Yeah,
that was
man.
that was my addiction.
I'm a Sour Patch stan for sure.
The Sour Patch Kids have actual flavors though, because Skittles.
They do.
They just have perfume.
Right. That's
They're
yeah.
not-
But Sour
Skittles.
Patch Kids are the real deal.
Yeah, they're the real deal.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can definitely taste the difference.
I don't want to derail this whole thing, but there's a vast conspiracy that is basically controlling this whole conversation.
This is the point where like I am like almost on the boat of like ignorance is bliss, and I just want to like eat
Yeah,
my
you guys
Sour
are
Patch
all
and
gonna
like
eat those Sour Patch Kids and
I'm gonna buy a
wish
bag
I did
today.
that. Okay, look at where
Yeah.
they're from.
Yeah, I will correspond with y'all later to give you my official results, but
Viewers,
I can't unhear that truth.
yeah. Viewers, what's your favorite Halloween candy? Also, any questions for Bilge and anythings while we're here chatting it up?
Just so it's on the record too, my favorite Starbursts are reds and yellows.
Mm.
Not a pink fan.
Really?
Pinks are probably a really close third.
Okay.
That's unusual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
pink
like-
I thought pink was everyone's
He's
favorite.
a little different.
No, I like yellow too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I'm big into the yellow.
Julio.
Pink.
You're a Pinkman.
Oh shit! Our stars got taken away. No, I was kidding.
Oh shit. No.
Our beautiful stars. I think I said I was the emissary of stars. I think I might have just mistranslated that, and I just had star sender. But because Ty right now is the #1 star sender, it's the #1 spot.
Wow. Shout out to Ty.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Wow.
Ty.
I don't know what these stars are.
They
You guys were
are.
talking-
We basically now can monetize our stream Oh, viewers, by the way, if you have a little alarm clock logo, be sure to hit that, and that will let you know whenever we're live. It notifies you when you don't have to follow us. It'll just notify you when we go live. These stars are basically ways that we monetized our stream. We had to jump through some hoops with Facebook, and we're in something called the Level Up program. And it basically allows us access to certain tools and access to other things. And one of the things is this star icon. So if you go to our live stream, there's a little star in the bottom, and if you click that, it'll tell you how to buy them, and basically we get 1 cent for every star sent to us.
So we're basically rich now.
We basically made $1.25 off the stream.
Yeah. We're literally
That's gonna
making
buy a lot
money.
of Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. What's
How's
like
this-
the
this
market
is a good
rate
look-
for
a good
one?
look for this?
Yeah. One per what? How do you think? What do you think like one Sour Patch Kid would cost
To make or to buy?
to buy?
A Lucy?
Yeah, like a Lucy Sour Patch Kid. Yeah.
Hang outside the gas station.
Yeah, just like you got a couple bag of Lucy's, just like what's the
Market
rate?
rate, 5 cents.
5 cents? Wow.
What was that store that was there, Mr. Bulky, where you could get like
Oh,
any
yeah.
candy in bulk?
By the
Yeah.
pound. We can find out, Dan, on our live stream. We're gonna do a marathon live stream when we can get together.
Yeah,
me and Dan,
that's right. Yeah.
And we're trying to think of things. We can go to a candy store and try to figure out how much one. We'll buy one.
One, yeah. They'll probably just be they'll they'll just give us money.
Yeah. thank you for taking these off the hand. These are these are the Turkish ones. Thank you.
That happened to me once at a record store. It's kind of similar situation. I was at a record store and I was buying a couple cassettes, and they were so cheap. They were like, I feel like 10 cents each or something. And I bought 3, and they had like a limit on credit cards, and I didn't have any cash on me. And the guy was just like, "You can just have them." I think that, and like the tapes were really funny too. It was the Big Chill soundtrack, a Patsy Cline record, and the soundtrack to Ally McBeal.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
I didn't know. Is that good? What's that
It's
soundtrack
awesome.
like? A lot of
Oh,
like
it's-
jazz.
It's that lady singing the
it's
whole time.
Saxophone?
Vonda Shepherd, and she sings all. Yeah, she has original songs and covers, and it's great.
I've been trying to get back into that show. It's not bad. I wish it was a half
I love
hour.
it.
I wish it was a half-hour show.
Yeah, it's a long
It's
view.
long.
Yeah, but I mean, if you love
They don't make
Ally,
half-hour shows like that.
no.
It was so influential. It was so not influential, but it was so big at the time.
I feel like it helped my sexual awakening watching that show. That show is like super horny.
It's extremely horny.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I ever watched it.
Me either.
It's on.
Sex
You
in the
guys-
City was my sexual awakening show.
Okay,
Yeah, they used to do reruns after like Conan O'Brien, and I was into that.
nice.
Mine was
After
probably-
Conan warmed you up.
Yeah, Conan got you hot.
He's your
Andy Richter.
Remember Andy Richter's show? Like he had like a sitcom for a second.
He did? I
Yeah,
missed
he
that.
did. Yeah,
Did not know.
I don't know that he's a leading man. He's a great sidekick.
it didn't last long. I think it made like season, and that's it.
Mm.
He tried.
Cassie asks, where was this recorded?
Your songs, yeah.
We both just self-record. So, John, you probably did yours in your.
Yeah, I recorded in my apartment. I use I have a silent recording setup. I run it through a lot of analog gear first, but then I use what are those called? Impulse responses to make
I
it
have one of
sound.
those.
Yeah, they work amazingly well.
Yeah,
Oh, what is that?
it's a IR loader and a virtual cabinet. So you plug your guitar amp into it, and then it has like virtual cabs, and like different mics, and so
Yeah.
I can record electric guitar silently, but still get like the tone of my amp instead of going like direct in.
Yeah, it's insane how good it actually sounds. I don't even
It's
know how
awesome.
it works. It just kind of because it's not like it's like emulating something either. It actually like uses science to like change the waveform so it's like they're coming out of the amp or something weird like that. It's
Yeah.
wild.
It's very complicated. I don't understand it at all, but like, yeah, you can adjust like the positions of your mic. You can do some post-production stuff, like emulate size of the room, all types of great stuff. So it's really, it's been a game changer for sure.
Hell yeah. I'm pretty new to home recording, and I don't really know anything about it. I don't like recording that much. but I know that you like can't really say you're a recording artist and not record. That's not gonna translate to anybody.
No.
And that's probably right. I don't have that many songs recorded like of my under my own name, like 10 to 15. I don't know, 15. I don't know.
Yeah.
You just
It
like
seems
playing
number.
live? Is that what you're more into? You just like the live vibes?
Yeah, I like just like conceptual stuff. Like I like doing just different things, and like whether it's live music or something like this, I just like being a part of something creative that I'm doing to express myself. And like it's not necessarily that live music is what I'm more into. It's just that like has come easier to me than other things have, and so like I just kind of got used to that. You know, my degree's in theater at school, and I was in bands in high school. I've DJ'd. I'm getting back into DJing now, and it's kind of just like self-expression. It's kind of just been whatever way I can do it is what I want to do. I guess I guess it's kind of hard to explain.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
But I
That
don't
makes a lot of
like,
sense.
I don't find that I'm able to really express myself in the recording process all that well. I'm not super good at it. I don't really have the patience for it.
Yeah, see, I feel it the exact opposite, where I get nervous like in front of people, and I have like a lot of social anxiety, but I love being able to express myself through recording and using the studio as like a tool of self-expression and stuff. So I'm like the opposite of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think John and I are both production junkies. Like that whole process of building the song out of elements versus, oh, I sat down with the guitar and I wrote a song and now I'm gonna flesh it out. I know specifically for me with this song, and I'm pretty sure it's the same with John, but it really was just kind of like, okay, I know I have this chord structure that I'm mirroring from that thing we recorded years ago, so I'll do that. And then what comes after that? And then just kind of like throwing elements at it until, oh, that feels like a song.
Totally.
Yeah.
I used to be in the same school as Julio, like found more satisfaction creatively live, but over quarantine, I've now like really dove deep into recording, and now I really love it. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about live shows when we're able to. I'm really excited to get back out there, but I won't really know how I feel till I'm out there. But I'm assuming I'm still going to love it. But
Yeah, no kidding. You're like the staple. I just know like wherever I'm
He's
gonna
one of
go
them,
and they're
yeah,
playing shows,
definitely.
like Dan Fisher's probably gonna be up there playing guitar.
probably.
And all the bands.
Probably.
I don't play guitar. I just play stupid synths now.
Yeah, no, you're Dan Fisher synth player.
That's right. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna get one of those triple synth stands and just be like playing the same note but just on.
You need all those stands though.
Like the
Yeah, I
ones
need all
from
those.
like the screamo bands back in the day where people kind of like jump up on them and they had like
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be super extra.
Yeah.
It's
The
gonna be
dude
obnoxious
from
for sure.
Still Remains did that. They
Yeah.
had a keyboard,
Oh, yeah.
keyboard.
Zach
keyboard
Roth.
with Zach. I always like calling the dude from Still Remains. It's way funny. I know Zach though. Zach's a good
Local
guy.
heroes.
Local legend Zach
Yeah.
Roth.
He is like a local legend.
Definitely. What's the first thing you guys are gonna do when the pandemic's over and it's safe to just do whatever?
I'm gonna cough on everyone.
Dang.
I don't know. Traveling sounds nice. Don't really have any place in mind, but I feel like I know every park and beach and whatever that exists in West Michigan now. It's boring me. that was
On
like
to
all
East
last-
Michigan.
You've been going
Yes.
on. You've been going to a lot of parks and stuff.
Yeah, like all last year, like it was kind of cool in a way for a while. Like, oh well, this is a good excuse to work the way up like the Lake Michigan coast and all that, and then all the end parks. And now I'm just like I've seen it all. It's too well canvassed. I need to go further away, and especially like even just like bar hopping, which I know sounds maybe a little stupid or whatever, but like I do miss that a lot. And just like going to like
Totally.
Chicago or whatever, and
Bar
just
hopping,
like
that was fun. It was fun to bar hop.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it's so fun.
yeah. And now I'm just like scared, and I have dreams about too many people being in a room, and it's scary.
Yeah.
And
The
Yeah.
outdoors
For sure.
parks and shit were too many people for me. Like I went out a couple times and I was like, okay, there's like 400% more people than used to be here. Because I used to do that kind of shit
Yeah.
on my own. And like once it was like, okay, there's people out here that like had no business being out in wilderness right now. Like I stopped doing it. Like I went to the beach a couple times and like I've never had more stressful beach times than going that last summer.
That's the opposite feeling you want to have at the beach.
That's why,
Yeah.
I went a couple times, and every time it was like, okay, get your fucking dumb dog away from me. Like, there's a fucking pandemic. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not here to hang out with your dog. Please stop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's crazy though. Like the outdoors like are a refuge for a lot of people in this time too, you know, and it shows because like I don't know, I'm an indoor kid though, so it's been kind of chill.
I took like a lot. I've been taking a lot of hikes, not as much lately because it was cold, but you know, early winter and fall I was trying to hit as many like hiking trails as possible. What about you, John? What are you gonna do?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty much. My life probably isn't that different, to be honest. But I do miss bar hopping a bit. I also miss, not that I'm like Mr. Party or something, but I do miss going to parties and seeing more than like two people at once. You know, that would be nice to just like be in a room full of people and have the opportunity to meet new people and shoot the breeze and do all those things we haven't been able to do.
Absolutely.
We're getting there
Soon. Maybe not soon, but long term soon.
Closer every day.
How about you guys recommend us some music? What are you guys listening to?
That's a good question. Yeah,
I listened to the new Shoo Shoo album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called Oh No, and every song he collaborates with a different artist. I thought that was pretty good. I'm not like a big Shoo Shoo fan. There's too much.
Shoo Shoo is a challenging listen a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put out good stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I recommend that new album quite a bit. And then I know this is a little old, but last year the new Sufjan album, The Ascension, I wore that out. That's a really good one.
I haven't heard that one. Yeah, I think the last one I heard was Carrie and Lowell. So
okay, yeah, I strongly recommend that.
Did he give up the whole states thing? He's not doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gave it up.
Did he formally announce it that he was giving it up?
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
but I think he like admitted that it was just like the whole thing was just like a marketing ploy.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you know, he got two good ones in.
Yeah. John, what are you listening to?
I've been probably just on the top of my head, the last two bands that I've found that I've really enjoyed are the Black Pumas and Michael Kiwanuka. I don't know how to say his last name, but yeah, I just found both of them and I like them both a lot. And they're both I love their production, how it's kind of like 60s, you know, almost like a Motown-y type feel. At least yeah.
Oh, and I forgot Goth Babe is pretty cool.
Someone else liked that recently.
Yeah.
Goth Babe.
Goth Babe. I'm pretty sure he's only put out like singles, but it's pretty cool stuff.
Nice.
It's out there.
Chat, any questions for Bilge or anything about this release, about the podcast, about anything else? Thanks so much for watching. Probably going to wrap it up pretty soon here. It's been a fun time talking about this. Thanks so much, you guys, for submitting.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Did you? I think this one was it one you guys just did personally to Dan, or did it go through the email? I can't remember.
I think I messaged Dan or maybe Instagram. Yeah,
you asked me on Instagram.
Oh
yeah. Once I heard that you were doing this, and
there's
all
a couple
that,
we've caught that are like, oops, there's one here that was a couple weeks ago that we missed. Yeah. So we kept up on it. I really liked both these songs. I'm gonna check out more of your music. I have seen you guys at Pyramid Scheme one time, and I just don't. My memory is so fucking shitty. Like it has gotten worse because of like I feel like how I'm so collaborative, and I kind of am like a person that does excel in groups or like in like interpersonal or whatever. Like I like that kind of connection. That this last year has like really been fucked up on my memory. You know, I feel like that's what I'm losing. You know, like somehow that muscle memory is tied to memory, and I'm not really sure how. Like I mean memory, but like the muscle, like the social skill, you know, is tied to my memory somehow, and I'm losing it. But I'm gonna check out more of your music. I like both tracks.
Book of Symbols though is done, right?
It is done. The book is closed.
The book is closed. So what's next for y'all?
At least for me, working on putting together an Anything's album. To date, I've only put out like single songs for Pumpkin Boy and non-Pumpkin Boy songs. So working on that. I hope that it will be out this summer. But we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and for me, same thing. I'm working on an album right now, just slowly for fun. And then I don't know. We kind of did just want to drop too that. We did put all the Pumpkin Boy stuff as a collection online. So, and there are many, many Grand Rapids artists.
I saw that
on there. There's a lot of cool songs by a lot of talented people. So it's definitely worth checking out if you're into the spooky vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a question in the chat. What did Bandscamps get wrong?
I don't think anything wrong. I would say it was just nice to have this platform to offer the context that these songs were meant to kind of be like a cap on the whole collection, while also serving as kind of a split single.
For sure.
And yeah, I think what John just said, just to encourage people that if you like these, just to dig through the old ones too, because there's a lot of gems in there, including
I saw that on there.
Yeah.
Would that just be at pumpkinboy.bandcamp.com?
I actually have a Spotify link to that album. Do you want me to drop it in the chat?
For the full one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop it in the stream chat.
Yeah, it's on Bandcamp, so you can do Bandcamp Friday if you're into that. Should be on Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere music is heard.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Anything else, chat?
That's it. Thanks so much for coming on. Let me slap this on here real quick once this goes in the chat. You got it on going?
There it is.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. It's in the stream chat.
Oh, it's in
Live
the stream chat. I was
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll pin that right now. I'm an idiot. There's 2 chats going on. I have to pee. You guys know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's showbiz, you know?
It's showbiz, baby.
You guys both do other stuff besides music too. Mike, you did music videos or do music videos, right?
Yeah, did music videos, and then it was end of 2019 shot a short film that I've been working on.
That's awesome.
Writing and kind of pre-producing that for a long time. And John is actually the lead actor in that short film. So
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's in post-production now. The edit's done, and actually Ben Weisenborn, aka Opulent Ardor, he's
Awesome.
scoring the short film. So he's currently working on that while I'm working on kind of sound editing and all that. But that also should be coming out summerish, I think. But
Very
Nice.
cool.
Are you looking to do like if it's safe, like a screening?
I would love to. Yes. I
Maybe
just gotta-
even outdoors.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That'd be
Outdoors,
awesome.
Projector thing
and
happen or
You
something?
could even do like
Yeah.
like headphones or something, like a big headphone splitter. Everyone's got headphones or something. I don't know. That'd be cool. Or just
Yeah.
speakers. Fucking great.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. All right. I think this is the portion where we ask you for your final words.
Oh, okay.
And then Dan will boot you.
I'll boot you.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you
for
so
com- for
much.
coming
Appreciate
on.
it.
I'll give you a second to think about these final words. Chat,
Final
I want to
words.
thank you for hanging out today with us on this segment.
New episode this Tuesday.
Awesome.
All right, what do you guys got?
Well, just thank you guys so much for having us. We love being on the show, and we just, dig it, dig you guys, dig it all, diggity dig.
I could not stand one more of those digs.
One more
I swear
digs?
to God.
No, you
One more
couldn't.
digs, and I would have lost it.
This has been fun. I might do
I love
more,
these,
more
man.
streaming again today. I might do some game streaming. If anybody wants to play some chess or something, like hit me up. I don't know. Chess has been an easy one to play. I also, I don't know. I might do some more streaming. It's been fun hanging out with you too.
Yeah, man. I always love it.
Yeah, this has been good. Any last words about this episode?
Man, please, yeah, again, like, we don't just do albums, so like, if you have a split, if you have a song on a comp, like, submit it to us at bandscamps@gmail.com, or if you just have a comment to us or feedback about the live streams, about just the podcast in general, any questions, inquiries, reach out to us. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we have a Discord server now.
Oh yeah, we do. I'll pop that link up in the comments up here too. I can't.
So
grab it right now.
I'm getting into Discord a little more. I'm not on it a lot. I kind of forget about it. But I want to. I really like the platform. So
Be
that's
sure
cool.
to tap the alarm clock follow button on this live stream. That'll notify you. That's what it is. A little alarm clock. Tap it. That'll notify you when we go live. We go live once a week at least.
Yeah,
It's been fun.
and just keep on supporting local music. It's Bandcamp Friday. HuluGomez.bandcamp.com, BermudaTeenager.bandcamp.com. throw us some money.
Yeah,
If
throw
you
some
want.
stars.
Throw us some stars too. And thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, Dan, that's been great.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna end the